Okay, there we go. It should be live. Hey everyone. Back again. Back at it. Haha. I'm using the headset mic now. Maybe it'll sound a little better if I'm on. It looks like I'm on. Okay, cool. Hi. Hey everyone. Hey Meg. Rosie. Sorry, Suddy, you're here. Got a cool wrench. Ooh, now your name is blue. That's cool. Alright, hey everyone. Wait to a little bit. Anime night. Alright. Yeah, just gotta wait for a little bit for people to pop in. Because I know people don't. Well, I guess you guys just pop in like immediately. But, yeah. She's sneezing. Yeah, she's gonna be yelling at this scene. Okay. You guys need me to. I can increase the mic volume if you want. Or maybe I could just get some water, make sure my throat's perfect. Ah. Okay. Haven't used my throat not enough today. Gotta start talking to people. Okay. Woo. Slightly stalling, but here we go. I think I'm ready. Yeah. So again, this is the Cruel Special Derpy movie. I guess it's gonna be like a mini-series. So I didn't draw the storyboards, but I'm just gonna check them. There's gonna be sound. Or not. There you go.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
So I got these two storyboards. I never checked to see who drew them, so can't exactly give credit to you. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna working on this one shot. At least that's gonna be the main focus of today. So gonna work on this one shot that has two storyboards of really all it changed is Pinky yelling to then being even more angry. So yeah. That's about it. Find Herds. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. The fighting game. Guess I'm not too much of a. I played Smash Bros, but I don't know if it's a little bit different than that, right? It's kind of the same kind of thing. Well, I think the original was like based on Smash Bros. Before they got was it like C&D or like they didn't want to be too similar? Yeah. Yeah, I was fighting this magic. I watched like a couple time lapses of them animating some of the moves, and that was really cool. Hey, doggy. Oh, that one. There we go. See, that's why I waited a little bit before I really started to get everyone in here. Guess we can show what I did last time. Last week we worked on this. So that was fun. So now we got this, which
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
already has face animations, but not body animations. So all the facial expressions are already set in here, with Pinky especially. We're just switch it to here. One thing I didn't like is that her eyes are actually a bit wonky here. So I can change that real quick. Start working on little bits at a time here. Just trying to match it up. Similar. So this probably happened because I didn't. I don't know. Because these are separate objects, essentially. So if they aren't lined up perfect, you know, then you'll be able to tell. Keyframe everything, just in case. I'm gonna move this over. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, we're all good. We're having a little better day today than last Tuesday, yeah. If you weren't there, well, I had it unlisted for a little bit, so I was in a private live stream for like 6 minutes on Tuesday, so I wasn't. No one was there, so I got really freaked out. this time it looks like everything's okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Got some flooding. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah, we had some snow around Seattle too. This week. Just kinda showed up. There was no real, like, hey, it's gonna snow warning. Just kinda happened. So, my house has a little bit of snow in the backyard and front yard now. Last time it snowed like maybe like a month ago. We, made some snowmen in the, around here. We made some snowmen in our backyard. Made it pretty good too. It was a pretty much professional kind of size, you know, and got all the body parts proportional and everything. So that was fun. We had like a snowball fight, and we have a basketball hoop, so we tried dunking the snowballs into the hoop. Yeah, we haven't done anything this week, though. So I want to try. Maybe I can go outside, get some real fresh air, you know. Yeah. Hey, Billy Bob. Got your profile picture? Cool. Okay. Yeah, so what I was just doing here was moving every layer up to the top, so I can just close it like this and don't have to have the whole thing shown there. Okay. So I think I wanted her to start out similar to her last pose, which was here. So it's very down, and then we have her hair up. So I want to maybe move her head. I want to move her head first, and then kind of sort everything else around that then, while still kind of keeping her in proportion and everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, I read that on the Crunchyroll website. They have a news thing. Yeah, it's based on the Crescent Girls version of her. I don't think it's actually like a pony, anything. Yeah, I should go check that out. Forgot exactly what it was. What type it was. Seems pretty cool. I'm not an actual huge Pinky fan, so I probably wouldn't think about getting that, but seems fun. Yeah. Let's get everything pretty much into the first layout keyframe position for now for all these guys. For Applejack, this is her second shot she's in. So not too much work has been done for her yet. I just watch out for that layer because it has a little hammer. You can kind of see it has a different symbol right there. So if I put anything on this hammer layer, then it'll be invisible. So while I'm moving everything up, I have to be careful not to put anything on that layer. Yep. Yeah, some bad weather, and we got some cool toys. That's cool. Anything else for you guys? Anything else in the news or anything I should know about? That's been basically my whole spiel. Yeah. Billy Bob, you gotta stay up, man. Unless it's really far away from where I am, that it will be late for you. But okay. Good night. Yep. Bye bye. So we get a summary of the. I actually haven't watched the that Equestria Girls. The new friendship is whatever, forgotten or something. See, I put her tail in the. Hey, you're back. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't watched the new one. Tail symbol thing over there. I meant to watch it, I just couldn't. I must have missed it. I didn't record it on TV, and then I couldn't find a way to watch it online. So, just kind of gave up. I would, I want to watch it. I think like the first or second day it premiered, I tried looking for it and couldn't find any ways to watch it. So I'm sure like now there are a few, but yeah. Now I don't have enough time to really just sit down and watch it now. Applejack has sub lip sync.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Problem is if I want to change your head like angle, it's not like 3D where I could just change your head angle, because I already have all these mouth lip sync. At the beginning here, I have all these, your eyes a bit different, but I have all these head angles. So I wanted it to change like to any of these. I would then have to copy all these layers of all this stuff and put it where I want later in the timeline. But then I would lose the lip sync because it's on this base layer. So what I could do is, I don't know. It gets really complicated with stuff like that, so this was another mistake from 2 or 3 year old me trying to animate. Then I'm still using these old techniques and stuff, so it's hard to go back to it. Yep. Okay. Just wanted to move a couple things around, and her hair is going to her ear. So I could do, let's go to her ear and then move that down. Let's see. Yeah. Uh-huh. It seems like each movie they do get a little bit better from like an art standpoint and like the stories and stuff, so I am excited to watch it. I just, yeah. Cause some of it's like the first Request for Ghost movie, like the way that they drew the character design was way focused on what the toys looked like instead of making things that looked good. So like they had the giant boots and everything, like boots that wouldn't be able to really walk around or run around with. Just made them look like giant clown shoes. And now it looks like with especially with the camp one, really redefined their legs size. So now they look much more proportional. So I'm happy with that. That I actually went back to my I was working on a project for my own channel. You've seen the live streams maybe of the My Derpy Anime opening. So I wanna get that going. So a couple days ago I looked at the new designs of the legs, the crushed gold legs, and they're much more thinner, so I was able to get a better version of that. Not sure what's going on here. I think it's because, yeah, I worked on this earlier, a couple weeks ago, was that her mouth is down here below her eyes. It's like her eye is here. Eye is here. Yeah, it's right above it. So if her eye is above her mouth, and if I wanted something to have her mouth be in front of that, I had to put her mouth above anything else. So it got really complicated there, just for that one frame, and then it kind of goes down. Now I'm seeing like I need the neck to connect or to go back to each mouth frame and just do that to each of these. That looks fine. Everything else should be fine. This one. And if I have to use these mouse again, then I would make another duplicate of it, maybe. That's neither here nor there, really. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not really commenting on your comments. I just having a bit of trouble. Not really familiar with what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, just getting into really working mode with you guys as my live support and checking if anything looks weird, because I know you guys have eagle eye vision to notice anything wrong, you know, per pixel wrong, then you'll be able to tell me real quick. Yeah, okay. So I'm just laying it out and deciding what I want to do for this shot now. What the action should be. So we have her already here. Yeah. Hey Jasmine, how you doing? Have it there. It didn't in the storyboard. Applejack just pops in and then yeah, just cuts away from there. So I want to have maybe Applejack like maybe walk in, like from here. Like, oh no, what's wrong, Pinky? Kind of thing. I think my computer wasn't able to handle that. Howdy. Apples. Haha, I broke it. I broke the stream doing that. Okay, whoa. Oops. Okay, your face looks deformed. Okay. I'm good. What about you? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. About Pinky. Okay. Muzzle is all the way on the side of it. It's connected to the nozzle. Yeah. I think I... What about that? Does that look better? Because that was just her screaming mouths. So I think if I just maybe shift those, do you think that'll be bad? Or better? I don't know. Not liking where her eyebrow is. I can kind of move that. Whoop whoop. Looks like it's floating under her eye. Her muzzle? Huh. This is like the basic mouth though. I'm just trying to see what you're saying, because I'm not quite seeing it. Maybe because her eye, this is like an extreme mouth, and then the eye is like squished, or squinched. So it does look like it's a bit weird, yeah. But it's only going to be like that for, let's see, for like that long, so should it be something to worry about, you know, is the next question. Firstly, the biggest problem is trying to see what Applejack needs to do with her acting. So it's just all a big mess right now of what I need to do. 'Cause I think I have a walking animation. Do I have anything? Yeah, walk cycles. So what is this? That's different. Like, I don't know what's on my look. Can you see it? In my library, I got a lot of weird stuff. Meow. Looks like some pictures I took for reference were in there. Bell purse, yeah. Most of them just to get the shape or get the colors right. Yeah. Oh hey, it's Skyfox. How you doing? Where? I wanted to see how they spun around in there. Crying. Everything else is in here. I don't see it though. Huh. Here's all these. I just want like a whole walk cycle. Is this the only thing? Command control. Loop playback. Ooh, okay. So it starts saying I might need to add 5 seconds delay. It's waiting less to load every now and then when it comes to with things. Well, I don't know if that's the problem. And I missed another frame. I'm sorry. Eyebrow. A buzz. Okay, I need to stop that then. I don't know if I can change the stream delay as it's going. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the YouTube options, and it won't let me click longer stream delay. It'll just have to. I mean, you just have to. Sorry, you just have to look at the chat itself and not through to my actual YouTube video. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep working on this, I suppose. That's the only thing I can do at this point, really. Yeah. Well, I don't think people who ask to be a mod should be mods. I mean, Star Study was more like, try to be vague. You know, it was like, Star Study's already been a mod, so he just wanted to know the ways to be a mod now, because it changed, I think, maybe. So, let me go back to here. Okay. I'll keep working on this, I suppose. I don't need the shadow. That's a layer. I think I'll do it just basic layout right now. You can hear that little thing? Makes a little chime thing. It's when I'm losing frames and then when I'm all getting all jittery and choppy now. What I usually do is try to set it to lower view. So everything's gonna look a little. Can you see it as a little pixely? That's not straight, it's all kind of pixely. So maybe that's really the only thing I can think of right now to help it. Yeah. Help it to stream health. It looks like my YouTube stream health is fine. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Star. Yeah, happy face, Courtney. Skyfox, you're all one word. Okay, cool. Let's see. I think I'll have her walk to about here. And so I've put a point where she ends, and then where I want her to start is back here. And then we'll tween it and see if that's even looks good.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Like that might be too far.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube. Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Should get even closer, I suppose. Yeah. You're insecure? Need your validation. Yeah, I'm sorry. You have to ask with Star, who's the other mod, if you want to be. Yeah. Yeah, it's not large enough yet. I mean, the most I've had was like 15 for like 2 minutes. So, right now it's like, looks like only 4 of us. That's fun. I like having small chats so we can feel more intimate with each other, you know? Instead of having a 1,000 people talking at the same time and I can't read all of them.
Calm down. Calm down there, sugar.
Yeah. Hey, Meg, you're back again.
Calm down there, sugar.
Like your little emoticon there, that's cute.
Calm down there, sugar.
I'm just figuring out how the time and space.
Calm down there, sugar.
I was gonna say Twilight, it's Applejack walking. What else I can do, if I haven't already, make... I do have Puppets and Walk Cycle AJ, but it's not a folder I can open. That's the weird part. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let me see what these do. Alright. Yum yum. Good. That's loading. Okay.
Calm down there, sugar.
Okay, this is what I want. That's good. Just having a walk cycle leg. It's a bit small right now. And then I want this one. Yep. 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 I feel like it's big.
Calm down there.
Okay.
Down there, sugar.
So I have the symbols I want. Ah. Sorry if I'm getting choppy again. You can't tell. It's my YouTube thing. Because I have the YouTube stream box and all of your chat are on this monitor. Then I got the stream box on this monitor. That's telling me that it's bad, but everything looks okay. So, Yeah, that's fucking fine. So I don't know why it's freaking out. Okay. So I got the symbols I want, so I just need to put them in, scale them, and then time it out so that they stop at this point here. So this is going to be a bit. So how we doing? Yep. Okay. Guess I could just add a keyframe all the way through and then. So that's what I want for this, and then for here I need to get rid of these, or I can cut it, put it on the same, whoops, same, what did I do? Oh my,
Down there.
I don't know what I did. My keyboard was all a whack, press the wrong keys. Yep, okay. So it just needs to be the same scale here. That looks good. And I can delete that. No, I needed that apparently. Well then. I'll just have to make this extend, or let's see how this is done. Okay. Huh. Hey. Yeah. I think I've heard what you're talking about. Doogie, whatever it is. Isn't it like in a magical world with my cell phone? Isn't that what it's actually like called though? I don't know. I thought it was, there's a lot of shows similar to that, or like nowadays. was like, I'm in another dimension. Like ReZero and Konosuba and all those are all basically the same plot. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sorry. Sorry, what's wrong with your internet? Is it just really bad? Is it around mobile or PC? Star? Yep. So making sure that the scale of this leg is about the same so when it ends it'll look okay. Yep. Or on laptop. Laptops tend to, well, at least, 5 or 10 years ago, not have enough power to really do this kind of stuff with streaming and watching streaming. But we have a new one.
Calm down there, sugar.
Might be a bit weird. Looks like I'm about to, obviously I have to animate the rest of her to get her belly line to match up right. Okay. So this is gonna take a bit longer than I thought, really. Okay. Hey Dominic. How long does it take to make one video? Okay. Longer than most people have patience for. I would say on average, about a week to 2 weeks or 3 weeks, if you're in a hurry. Yeah, these take, at minimum, sometimes a week or more. Yeah. Alex Turner, never heard of him. Haven't seen Forgotten Friendships yet. Oh, Saucemell, you watched my Let's Play. Nice. Oh yeah, you subscribed. Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. Because we just started like in December. So having people watch it is it's nice to hear. Participating in game competitions? I don't think she would think of herself as doing well at that. We just play for fun. As you can probably tell from our videos. Which is linked in the description for the, I believe, oh yeah, Let's Play channel in our description. I'm just doing this really haphazard, lining this all up. Just so I can move on to other stuff. I don't want to keep boring you with this kind of monotonous stuff, which comes into the 2 to 3 weeks of working on stuff like this. So but the one I'm working on right now for my channel has been taking already like 2 weeks. So that's just because I haven't exactly been working on it every day, which is another thing. So if you don't work on it every day, then it kind of feels like it's going back to the not really working pile, It's not gonna get done efficiently or done quick, So that might take a week, a month in real time, but only take, a couple weeks in actual working days time. Can you see what I'm doing? I can get closer there. I'm moving her haunch to line up with her back leg here. Let's see. We're almost done here. So you can imagine if, stuff like this needs to be done for like a whole animation, you can see how long something like this can take.
Calm down there, sugar.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it'll get us through, you know, a little bit for a little bit here. And I would definitely, you know, actually spend way more time on this if I wanted. Like I wouldn't, like right now, I thought I wouldn't work on it. I'm doing a second pass on it. Okay, whatever.
Calm down there, Sugar.
Okay.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
And you won't really see it in this case,
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
which makes it easy.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Okay. But having this little
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
walk-in feels a little better than just having her be there at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
We also need to move her head, which then will add a secondary animation for her hair to move too. So, walk-in animation is probably the most complex, just because you have to figure out the motion of the walk, which could be, you know, you've seen those videos of like how to walk in 100 different ways. So I had to know about that, and then like literally every body part has its own kind of rhythm and movement to it. It's like the neck, the tail, the head has its own motion and rhythm when walking. So that means everything inside of the head that has its own secondary animation includes the head, this hair. Will have to bob up and down like this in time with the walking too. So, yeah. So usually in my videos I like having, you know, I'm trying to minimize the amount of walking in my videos, just because you can see like just how complex this can get with all the different parts working at the same time. Yeah. So let me go back to see if I can. Do I have this, so I can put her here as a reference maybe, just to get the feeling of it. I don't think I worked on the motion cycle itself, so that's why I'm not trying to be. Yeah, it's a movie clip, so I have to change it to graphics so it'll actually play. But how we doing? It's animation is. I mean, you can imagine that, you know, drawing a picture is already 1,000 words. So in a minute, there's 1,400 frames or pictures. So you imagine 1,400 pictures per minute that I have to take care of. And so you have to make sure that every little bit and part of every picture has to be perfect to get this across and everything. So I won't say it's like it's the hardest job ever, but you have to be very dedicated and not willing to give up just because of how much time this will take, you know, to do properly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and follow this kind of motion. So I'm kind of concentrating a little bit too much. Yeah, we all done. But have we ever gone? Nope. Yep. I don't think I've even played with BB guns or anything like that. Played with like squirt guns and water pistols and stuff. Nothing real. So I'm just kind of going like, okay. What I'm really just saying is, well, it's moving down right. It's moving a little bit like that. It's moving down. It's moving down left. It's moving down left. It's moving up. It's moving up. It's moving up. It's moving up right. It's moving up right. It's moving right. It's moving down. It's moving down. It's moving down left. Down left. Ah. It's moving up. I think it's moving up. It's moving up. It's moving up. It's moving up, right. It's moving up. It's moving down.
Calm down there, sugar.
That's close. Yeah. Then I might.
Calm down there, sugar.
That's fine. Hide. Boop. Okay. So that was the intense part there. Okay. Boop, boop. Oh, you having a 360 and it's still not working for you? Ugh. Do they have... Wait, ground bees or beehives or lawnmowers? Which part? Ground bees? Huh. You never heard of ground bees. Not even anywhere else.
Calm down there, sugar.
Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So then the next thing is that the transition from here to here is a bit too much
There, sugar.
static. So I'm gonna add another 2 or 3 frames here to get it closer to lean closer to here, then settle down a little bit. Almost screen it.
There, sugar cube.
So you can see her leg is out there, and then it needs to be wider and over here, just so they kind of
Down there, sugar cube.
like that. Okay. Ugh, pouring gas. Wow. Oh yeah, the tail. That's also another thing I forgot to do too. Let me see how much you actually see it in the shot. Calm
down there, sugar cube.
Almost none of it. Okay. Between here, I actually made it too wide. The apples aren't in the same spot either.
Down there, sugar cube. Down there, sugar cube. Calm down there, sugar cube.
See how just having a little bit of between ins and out works pretty good. Yeah.
Calm down there, sugar cube. Calm down there, sugar cube. Calm down there, sugar cube.
And then we can have her act a little bit too in the sheen. And there's one shot. Need to see how long this shot is. goes here, and then one more. So we can add frames here. Here. Okay. So now we got our walking. Okay. Yeah. Just about halfway done with Ages animation, laser body animation. Mm-hmm. Boop. Okay.
Calm down there, sugar. Whoa. Calm down there, sugar cube. Down there.
So she should move a little bit. Sure. Should have to. So he has to console Pinkie Pie, so Applejack needs to be leaning in a little bit into her, maybe? I haven't really thought of what I exactly want to lay this out with the actions of them.
There, sugar cube.
And now we got the extreme breakdown, where we now extreme what we just did with the motion. Okay, just add this little tiny bounce to that motion. I feel like it's a little fast. Oops. Moved the whole thing. For some reason, moving it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just wanted a little ease to make it a bit kind of motion.
Down there, sugar cube. There, sugar.
Kind of wanted it to be faster with the motion. So we're gonna bring the keyframes a bit quicker. Let me see which one it is. Here's head. Sync key. Okay.
Down there, sugar cube. Sugar cube.
Oh yeah? Ugh. Probably the most laid back guy you'll meet today. I'm actually just really sleepy tired. It's getting a bit annoying when I can't see everything. Wop, wop, wop. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not sure what this you're talking about. But yeah, I can do this. I can drink it out of my cheek.
Sugar cube.
Sorry, I'm just forgot I got an audience. I gotta keep talking.
Calm down there, sugar cube.
Liking that.
There, sugar cube.
I feel the lip sync is actually a bit off.
Sugar cube.
So that looks okay. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Hey, Ogivol Secretario. That's a cool name. Hey, hey.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
I think I want to have her blink maybe three or four frames earlier. I need to see where that should be then. I should rate where I was. And then say to blink. Boop. Here.
Down there, Sugar Cube.
Okay. I like that. Okay. Let's keep him welcome. I don't want you guys to scare him off. Right, you love my program? You Aria 20% cooler. Oh, if that's for me, thanks. You're probably cool too. I haven't met you enough to know. Aha! Yeah. But yeah. Everyone's cool. Till they aren't. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I should have her go the other way, actually. Okay. Oh, I'll just call you O for now. You're from Colombia. Cool. All right. Yep. Is that a little bit of a action so that they don't look dead for more than 5 seconds?
There, Sugar Cube.
I could add a blink here. Yep. And blink. There we go. How are we looking with this?
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
That's okay. I think the walk cycle at the beginning is kind of ruining it for me a little bit.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Yeah, it's alright. Because it's a bit less jarring when you watch the whole thing. Especially when you close everything so you don't see the weirdness back there with her flanking the bottom. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Nicky Niku. Cool. That's like a video service or something? Yeah.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Okay. I think I want to add some eye movement to her too. I kind of like where it is now, so I won't move it too much at the beginning maybe.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
I don't know.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
This is okay, it's not like it's... oh, okay. Miss a bunch. Oh no. Da 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 da. I'm reading all your stuff. Da 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 da. Da da da. Yep. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ever been in Dougie. Doogie? I don't know how to say it. Not like anything major or anything. I remember like in elementary school when it was when it's more like just misunderstandings and other people would get involved too or something, and then I would somehow be involved in, and then the teacher doesn't know what to do, so they bring everyone who might have been suspects into it, and that would include me sometimes, so that's been annoying because like I wouldn't actually be involved in it. So I wasn't perfect, but maybe just a couple, I would only have like only real anger issues when I was a kid with just jerks. That I was a bit OCD, like semi, extreme. That was like, oh no, this chair isn't, perfectly aligned with this other chair, and then like the people would put their fingers in between, the two desks, and I would like smash it to like say, put it where it should be, or stuff like that. I wouldn't do that now. Maybe. Yeah. Then I get in trouble for doing stuff like that though. Because there was a other time too when I think I don't know what adjective you would call it, but I stabbed some guy in the eye with a pencil. I think it was the eraser bit, so which doesn't make it, that doesn't make anything better. But yeah, that was bad. So I got to had to apologize and everything. It's like, I'm sorry, but I really didn't like the guy. So, which didn't make anything better either. Yeah. That was. I didn't have detention or anything. I just stuff like that would happen. Let's see. Yep. I just got rid of the legs that would be off the screen here. Oh, you can post chat because you're a mod? That's a bit dangerous, I don't know. I don't know if we want to do it. Like, YouTube might come in and say, don't do that, I don't know. Like, if it's not like, you can post whatever you want. You can get in trouble with stuff for some stuff like that. Okay. Do. Hola. Yeah. Okay. I'm just spit stalling as I figure out what exactly I want to do for with Pinky here, but I have the storyboards. Here's his arm here. I didn't feel like it's necessary. Oh. Let me see. Dominic, you're saying something in Spanish, so I'm gonna translate real quick. Oh, does anyone speak Spanish? No. Uh-huh. Will I be able to make these animations on a smartphone and tablet? Not sure what you mean by that. Like, you have a phone, what would it be like? Yeah, you would definitely have different applications. Gee. let's see. Whoops, I actually got out of the stream. Hang on. Am I still alive? I can't tell. You guys are still chatting. Well, I can see my chat over there. A bit stalling as I need to figure out what I need to do next. So I'm gonna read your stuff. Okay, sorry, thanks for not making sure you're cool with that. Or else I have to give you a little warning or something. Okay. And a question for... I forgot who it was. Oh, Saucemel? Oh, okay. If you mean to do, like, create animations using a phone? Is that what you mean? Like, are you looking for recommendations for, like, different apps to use? Because, I can give you a couple of those. Let's see. I think I want to change her eyes to be a bit more extreme. How would I do that? I would. Let's see. I can make these smaller. Something like this, maybe? I can play around these. Play around with this, see what I like here. Trick is to have it about approximately the same size and scale from each other. But having it a bit off-centered makes it interesting.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Yeah, I could play with her eyes for the animation as well. Like their breathing. Like I'm gonna have her breathe a little bit. Like heavy breathing. So I can make these a bit smaller too. Just a whole way through. Oops. Okay. I'll see if that works. And obviously creates a new expression. It's a bit off-centered for me. Okay. It's closer. It's hard to make it perfect. It'll look different than Applejack size, so it makes it a bit of a contrast so you can see it easier. Creator specifying only options for this, right? For animation, especially for like studio work, yeah, I would say. Like I wouldn't, you ever seen any behind the scenes video of studios using tablets and phones to do animation? But if you're just a novice or haven't animated at all, then I would say either doing just flip books with paper or stop motion are probably the best entryways to get into animation. There's a bunch of with stop flip books. It's super easy to get started with that. Is to get a post-it note, sticky note, and draw a picture, then flip a page down and then draw another picture, and then you flip it through, and then you get animation that way. Yeah, flipbooks are cool. In stop motion, you've probably seen some people I don't want to say like only 8-year-old kids play with the toys, and then there's a bunch of smartphone apps. I have one on my phone, I think. I don't know if I deleted it. I can do that real quick for you guys. Is it just called stop motion something? Yeah, it's called Stop Motion Studio. I think there's an Android and iPhone version of it. So it's got Stop Motion Studio, and I did this one as a little test. I don't know if I have to play it or not. There you go. So it's little clay balls that I played around with. Did a little story with them. Yeah. So it's nothing, major or anything. It's just I could play it again. Just little stop motion stuff. 2 pieces of clay there. Just jiggling around. And that only took like half hour or so to make. I did that at a convention where they just had like a kids group kind of thing. Like, hey, we got a lady who knew stop motion, so we were able to learn from her, and do want to do something like that too. So I haven't done stop motion in a while, so it was really fun to really get into it again. Yeah. So it's Stop Motion Studio is that app, and that makes it really super simple to do that kind of stuff. So if you don't have if you don't have Flash, a giant 20-inch monitor tablet, then that's the cheapest way to do it, because I think it's free with that. So if you want to be an animator, that's what my recommendation is to get started. Yeah. So if you get really good with that, then maybe you can convince your parents or something to get something else. Maybe can't recommend anything like at second level right now, because like Flash, Toon Boom, all those are like the top tier kind of thing. So and most expensive. So I don't know like a middle ground really to recommend. But if you get good at stop motion or flipbooks, that's again a good way to start. 'Cause that's basic what I'm doing too, is just using all the basic laws of frame by frame animation. I just got more tools to play around with, and I can go back in time, and change things. So it's much more powerful, but still using all those flipbooks and stop motion principles. So yeah, glad that was a good rant. I love that, explaining all that. I'm gonna go back into here maybe and see what I can do here. I can even push this into an extreme further beyond, like this. Oh, for some reason, what is this? That's her back leg. Okay. Yep. That's her haunch. Where is it? What even is it? I have parts I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, I could delete it. It doesn't need to exist. Yeah. Yeah, toys, Legos, all those. Well, I was playing with that stop motion video I showed you was just with clay, like Play-Doh. So, yeah, you can use whatever you want, really. You can use, anything that can stand still for long enough. It can support itself. You can stop motion it around and do whatever you want. Legos are good because they have the little the nubs or whatever you call it underneath to click into the bases and stuff, like a floor you can post them in. Again, walking is probably the most difficult with that, because you've seen like amateur Lego people, walking animations are just, flopping around, because it's really hard to get, you can't get a nice movement, a realistic movement with legs that only bend at one way. There's no knees with Lego guys, so makes it a bit tricky for that, to get that looking good. I want to go back to watch the Lego movie to see if they have knees now, because that'd be a good way to see if it's actually accurate. Right? Like they bend at the knees when they walk. Whoa, Cyber's motion Legos and Animate Paint. Yeah, Animate Paint is free. And they got the new version of Windows has 3D MS Paint, which it does what it's supposed to, I suppose, but it's still like Paint version of 3D in Paint. So MS Paint is probably I've seen a lot of MS Paint stuff. Good and bad, but the good ones really do stand out. Yeah. The good ones are usually just being more realistic and spending time. I think they're just more just artworks than having MS Paint animations. Yeah. I forgot what the channel's called, but there's really funny MS Paint style animation. He did like all those weird ones where it's like frame by frames and they get really distorted each frame. It's like a Grinch run. And did he do the Garfield one? Where he's like, I need those food. I ate those food too, Like it became a meme. With that too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you remember the channel? Cool. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Sam B-Dog. Nice. What's up? Just working on Pink Horse Hyperventilating. I should have called that the title of this stream is that. Yeah, okay. I have to listen to sound to see which ways to enunciate Pinky. Because at this point, your voice gets very loud, like she's breathing in. So I'm gonna have her get up a little bit higher, be a little bit taller. I kind of want to check what that channel is, just so I can give them credit. That MS Paint one. I'll just search for something that I think they made. Okay, yeah. I think there's a couple stuff that's a bit weird. I mean, they're all weird. Okay, I found it. It's Pilot Red Sun is the channel that makes really weird MS Paint animations. So, recommend you go checking out that. Pilot Red Sun, just one sun. Pilot Red Sun. It's sun like a celestial body.
Calm down there.
I just find them hilarious. Just how surreal they can get. Remember the Grinch ones and the Garfield ones. Have any other types of programs that do the same or similar or more practical? In terms of animation? I mean, I don't personally use them, but I know Premiere and After Effects have their own style of animation that you can do. Like the who did the two best sisters, whatever called, with the Luna and Celestia, based on the Let's Players talking, that channel. I think he's now using After Effects to animate. So that's another one. Toon Boom, TV Paint. I mean, there's just a whole bunch that ranges from, you know, really good to bad. That's really the only one that I really know about too much.
Calm down there.
Yeah, I can't really help you too much with this, just because I use Flash every day now. So I don't really, I'm not thinking about, like, you know, should I, you know, switch, you know? It's another whole topic. Just because everyone's saying Flash is dead, but it's more about the Flash player that's dead. Just because Apple killed Flash player on iPhones. So you can't watch SWF or HTML5, you know, files on your phone, which is what Flash can export to. So obviously the, you know, the animation program is still booming. Tons of new cartoons are using Flash and Animate. So I just, based on my, you know, limited animation style, I mean, you can see, like, I'm only really doing simple movements and stuff, so I don't feel I don't feel like closed in based on using Flash, if that's a way to think about it. Like, I don't feel like I'm in a box right now using Flash, as opposed to maybe, you know, Toon Boom feels bigger just because it has different kinds of features and stuff. But yeah, with my type of animation, I don't feel like I need it. Same as how people would, you know, stick with what you know, and if you don't need it, then why waste, you know? I don't know if Premiere, Toon Boom has different Harmony versions, so, and his standard is really standard, so they really want you to get the newer versions, or the more professional whatever versions. So to get anything out of it, which, you know, costs 150, you know, whatever more, and then you have to pay that every month, or you can get like a giant $1,000 set down to get it, you know, get a free whole license, not free. So just checking the context of that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I read it so long that I forgot what you were talking about. Okay, Star, you're saying pizza movies. Okay. That's cool too. Haven't seen any of that. Okay. But I watched, like, the, whatever was that first stop motion Lego movie was. Like, it was like 20 minutes or something. Had like a big tube thing, and it went to another dimension. That was really cool. Being the first stop motion Lego thing. Two Snacks, yes. So Two Snacks uses After Effects to animate. So I've heard, yeah. So After Effects can do this kind of animation, but I think I never really tried it myself to see if that's even, you know, is it better or worse for me, you know? It's up to, you know, if you can work on it, you know, proficiently or not. Like, if it's, like, I've heard, you know, people who, like I know Draw with Jazza had a hard time switching or trying out Toon Boom just because of it's so different. You had a hard time at the beginning using it.
Calm down there, sugar. Calm down.
Now we have to line up her breathing sounds to the animation, so I have to listen to this a couple times. But let me know what you're thinking, because this is gonna take probably another half hour to just animate Pinky's body animation.
Calm down there, sugar cube. Come on.
I also have to figure out how long this actual shot is before I go on too long. Okay. Chat Effects has its own kind of thing. Yeah. That's true, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I haven't actually just sat down and said, I want to animate in After Effects yet, so can't really say anything about it yet, you know?
Calm down there, sugar cube. Calm down there, sugar cube. Cube. Cube.
Maybe that's down. Okay, yeah, that's down actually. So I can write notes in the timeline here, which I don't think the Toon Boom can do. Maybe it can, but can you put it on an actual frame? Like, can I write whatever I want as a note in the timeline, you know? Write words like that? I don't know. Hey, you got a really long name. Wow, cool. Thanks.
Sugar cube.
Okay. There, we're down again. So this is So I'm just listening carefully to the voice actress talking. Just gotta check something real quick. Nope. Uh-huh. Okie doke. Let's see. Oh, right over here. So I can't exactly hear her. Oop. Can't hear her between these parts, so I have to make it up. But I know that I have her kind of going down at this point. I'm following her breathing up and down, because she's breathing heavily, so I have to figure out. But that should be a bit slower, like this is.
Calm down there, sugar cube.
Seems like it's, you know, not as even, which means you need even more, like this. Maybe. Switch. This is D. This is U.
Calm down there, sugar cube.
This might be general, or it could be extreme. I don't know. That's why I'm laying it out before I start going through this all, making, you know, 100 keyframes before I know exactly what I'm doing. Now I see that What is this bit? That's her tail. Okay. So might put these down here so I can play with the keyframes of the tail easier. And then I'll work on her facial expressions afterward. Okay. Oh, lost another frame, I suppose. Oh no. Okay. Almost at an hour and a half. That's for your uptime people. Okay. So a little bit before I said up, she needs to go up. But not too much. Can even have her tail go down a little bit. Add a little bit of a weight difference. And then there's a slight extreme here. Like just barely. So that's up, and then we need down. I think her whole body went down. Don't think I want that. So with the extremes, I'm just following through the motion. Before, and then just adding a little bit more to it. Again, it's gonna take a bit, and then what's also gonna happen is we're gonna have to play for a hair dangle again too. So hope we're ready for that soon with all these keyframes here. I think instead of a bob, I'm gonna have it make it settles instead. So I mean, what I could do is, you know, just copy and paste, you know, what I have before, but I feel like that'll be cheating, and you guys will know that I am. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I really am kind of treating this as a stop motion kind of thing, except I don't have to worry about every single frame. I can just worry about the main poses pretty much. If I was doing it, you know, more traditionally, like a real Disney animation, it'll be much more intense, I suppose, but also not at the same time, if that makes sense. Because in Disney, it'll be, you would have a main guy drawing each of these dot poses and frames, while you would have another guy doing the in-betweens, which will be the blue arrow parts. So, yeah, thanks. It gets split up between the two people traditionally, but with Flash and more advanced stuff, I can, have the computer be the in-betweener instead. So in this case, I just have to worry about being the keyframer, and the main actor just caring about the different dot parts. She's like angry bouncing.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
So I have to figure out.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
So I think what's happening is I don't like what it's looking like. So I think I should be actually animating it more. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to delete these because I don't like them. Boop. So gotta do it again. Just because I didn't like the motion of it. I wanted it to be, breathing, but what was happening is it was just going up and down. So I needed to add that little accent of it moving more like this kind of rocking motion forward and backward instead of just up and down, which is what I had. So I'm gonna do it again. And now that I've done it, I can also feel a different kind of timing as well. So I can also work with that too and have a bit of an advantage, sort of. So I have to get rid of this frame too, which also explodes all my arrows. So this is also why it kind of takes long too, is that you might, this happens also with Disney too, is that they have to might have to draw away the drawings if they don't like them. And because it's just paper, it's sort of, disposable. Like, it's not, doesn't waste too much. Just to, at that point of just, if you have a blank paper and you drew a sketch on it, that's way easier to just get rid of than what I'm doing, which, if I had this frame, everything breaks. Everything afterward is based on it, pretty much. So, and because I didn't like the motion of it, I had to get rid of all of it.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
So, it's a bit annoying, but I feel like it also helps in the long run too. That doing it a couple times over, make sure that you get the optimal performance. Everything works in your favor in that case. So I wanted to use your neck a little bit more instead of just going up and down. So I can even kind of move your whole body back to making more of a horizontal movement than the vertical movement I was doing earlier. And by having a very small extreme makes it more of a settle. And especially if it takes longer to settle, that makes it more apparent that it's a settle.
Sugar Cube. Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
So there's not much else to really talk about. So if there are still people watching, you can go ahead and ask me if there's any general questions like we had before. I'll be open for that, either about me or the project or anything else. Ooh, okay. Yeah, make me want to watch that more, man. It's not on Netflix, is it? Could that be real easy? Is Forgotten Friendship on Netflix? Yep. Does anyone check on that? Oh, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Hey, Promi, haven't seen you there. Yeah. I mean, it's easier to entertain people when I had people talking back to me, because I would have, like right now, I'll be able to bounce off your question here. And this is mostly just, pretty much just going through the motions, essentially. So, I'm sorry, but there really isn't much to talk about with the actual project, and if there's no one to talk to, it makes it even harder. Because otherwise I'm a bit of a rambler, so rambler and talks in circles a bunch. So I think that'd even be even worse to listen to too. So not much of an entertainer myself, really. So I just make all my ponies dance for me, really. Yeah. I'm gonna answer it, but yeah. I'm just having trouble with this one bit. I don't know what happened here. Yep. Yep. I mean, really, the only end result is supposed to be the most entertaining, so making it is not the most glamorous thing either. Blech. Punny Marion. Did you spell marionettes right? I can't tell. I'm sure you got that right. Did they do? In the show, did they ever do marionettes? What was that one magician kind of guy? Got a puppet troupe? Whatever happened to him? Did you ever see him again? Yeah. And I talked about having music earlier too, in another stream. The only music that would allow me to use is all the basic xylophone YouTube basic music, copyright free music. I just don't feel like using. So.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
I'm sure I could just make a quick MIDI drum beat or something, but I think that'd be also repetitious. I missed a couple of things. Watches your animation videos in paper? Not sure what that means, but my mother, I mean my whole family likes watching my videos. So they like them. Even showed them to some of my school teachers back when a couple years ago when I was going through school. Yeah, and they liked it too. So, yeah. Even had a little show and tell sometimes, showing them like my very early work back then.
There, sugar cube.
Yeah, this is basically how I work anyway. I would have music, but I mean, I usually work in silence with myself, so I don't narrate myself too much, so that's a bit new to me. Only been really regularly streaming since January, so I'm not really totally accustomed to this yet. I mean, I've just been playing with my stream box properties and stuff, so there's a lot other technical stuff behind it to really work out before, you know, I can really then just work on just being an entertainer. But even then, even with this dead chat right now at this moment, still trying to say something, but you know, it's just being meta right now, where I'm just talking about myself right now. So, so otherwise I'll just have to figure out, you know, just have to pick a random topic right now, you know. Like, I'm working on other stuff, so I mean, you've already seen like half of the other projects I'm working on, but excited to show some of them when they're done. Yeah. I don't think you should eat a cooler. That doesn't sound too healthy.
There, sugar cube. Calm down there, sugar cube.
Okay. Guilty pleasure. Food. For me, I don't know. I'm probably the lamest guy, but I don't like eating sweets and stuff, so that's my keyboard. That's interesting. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Nope, now my mouse is totally in a different place. Precision mode? Give it back. Okay. That was better. Yeah, I don't like eating I don't like sweet things. Or I won't, you know, if there's candy, I probably, you know, say whatever. Have a passing eye, I won't eat any candy. Like, I don't really feel guilty, like, eating, you know, salty and, yeah, I like salty stuff, so I don't really feel guilty about eating, like, pretzels and chips and stuff. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I'm only 22, but yeah, I haven't had any alcohol. Haven't had any of that. Try to save it, but the wrong one. Like, I just feel like I'm making you feel guys, you know, making you guys feel bad. I'm being the lamest guy who hasn't done anything. Haven't lived at all. But I'm having fun. Okay. We're about almost there. And then, we're almost at the top of the hour. So, I don't know if you want to watch. I mean, you probably won't. Me then doing with the hair dangle of Pinky's hair, and doing every black circle you see. I'll have to make a keyframe and then animate her hair moving with physics and everything.
Down there, Sugar Cube.
Yeah, no, I have no reference for that, sorry. Hey, Gamma, have I seen you before? Around these parts here? Yeah. We're, working on this project. It's going pretty swell. Just, a lot of work and I'm actually really tired. Yeah, that's true.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
That's about as far as we got here, then one more, maybe. Oops. And press something else. Okay. Clean these up. Don't need these keyframes. Okay. That was the long of it. Besides the secondary animation with the hair we'll have to do. Maybe even this this little tuft here. We'll have to animate this maybe too. And then we'll have to have Applejack's hair bob too. Concerning the tension that we got around here, it's kind of now waning. Let's see what we got so far. I'll have to play it a bit slower.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
I'm gonna have to go to see if this works. Yep. Outlines. Get rid of the background. Okay. So it's gonna look like X-ray just so my computer can maybe handle it better, so I don't like totally freeze our stream.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
That's just so I can see the motions a bit easier.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
It's definitely not even, but I think that works a bit good too. Let's see if this works too.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? Does it look okay? And that I made it well. I'll play it one more time.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Looks fine. Great. That's good to hear. Yeah. There's a lot of other little things I could do to this too. Mostly the getting consistent expressions, and when Pinky blinks, her eyebrows need to move too. Yeah. Objects look so dull. Well, I guess it's compared to Pinky. That's definitely something. So I was gonna have Applejack have a little bit of eye movement, but I don't know.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
I think it's okay. I don't know. I just don't want to spend like way more time on this. And I think we worked on this in another stream, so that's why this is animated okay too with this shot. I think they blink at the same time. That's not usually normal. So I'm gonna hold her. Maybe I'll hold Silver to single frame for about 3 frames, and then let her play. See how that looks. So I just delayed Silver about 2 frames. So they blinked at the same time earlier. Now they don't. Yay! And here's the end at 152 seconds, and we're at 135.6. There's Derp again. She hasn't appeared in like in a minute of animation. Okay. Let me go back to the storyboards. Cause I was having trouble figuring out between what should I do between here and here. I just made it simple and just have them just walk across maybe, instead of having to rotate. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm really tired. I think I'm actually gonna quit real soon, like in 5 minutes or something. Yeah, just doing that pinky motion was really tipping point there. Somehow I got a lot of stuff going on in this shot. What is it? I have Applejack turning around, but then I wanted her to actually walk into and then get into this pose.
You better stay out of trouble now, or else your parents will hear about this.
I just saw this today that I wanted to change. Oh dear, there's a lot going on. Whoa, okay. Let me hide the wrenches. Okay. Cause she flips around. And I wanted this leg, just cause it's this color, to just stay that color.
Y'all understand?
Boop, boop, boop. Where's Pinkie Pie? She's there. And so they'll be walking across and then how much I could walk across to. And then we just get a little shot at them, and then diamond, and then a fade out. There's the beginning. So still about, let's see, 150, 130. It's about 20 seconds. So still a lot of work to do on this particular project. But if I keep working on this shot, then, you know, getting it, you know, perfect, then I'll have to spend, you know, more real time working on the other shots to finish it up. So this could take another, you know, couple more weeks. Trying to wake up. All I got is water, so I can't really. Water doesn't really wake me up, really. So. Gamma, or no, now you're Lily. Yeah. I'm just really exhausted tonight. I don't know. And Lily, kinda. Did you come in late? I don't remember. Sauce smell, you shared it? Yeah, what do you mean by sharing it? I just want to know what you mean by that's off. Yeah. Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so I'm a kid, and I suppose I don't like the taste of it yet. So I think it'd be pretty bad to, you know, not do it naturally, you know, to wake me up. I can go in here and just do these little eyebrows real quick, and if there's any other questions, you know, just general stuff, I can hopefully go with that. Yeah, I'll go for like another couple minutes or something. For some reason this eyebrow, whatever. She's really angry. This isn't really too normal for me, so being it's really tired. So I hoped by next week I'll be much more enthused. I don't know, I just thought that, you know, this shot is pretty dull to really be like this animation shot isn't really exciting me. Doing a good job. Why is she angry? Oh, okay. This is like, what is this, 134 seconds into the animation, so the full animatic is, yeah, there you go. Thank you, sir. that the right one? Let me check. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, sorry, you're good. Yeah, that's basically the project that I'm working on right now. Oh my, the whole chat is... I clicked on the link, now my whole chat is going from the very beginning and scrolling all the way up. Okay, yes, it's in the description also for any of you guys to watch the animatic, which I'm working on. And coloring it, woo. Am I lagging? Probably because my chat is actually trying to configure every chat before it right now. Whoa, okay. Looks like that's done. Yeah, we're good now. The chat has stopped refreshing just because I clicked on your on the link. So what I'm doing is the eyebrow. Sometimes in the show they have little flourishes to their eyelids and eyebrows. Just so that they, when they blink, they work and animate right. So I'm just here to make sure that now these two eyebrows work together right. And look right and connect to this eyelash as well. Uh-huh. Okay, sounds good, Gamma.
Come down there, Sugar Cube.
Okay. That's weird. My YouTube saying there's 0 watching. And then my stream box is saying 5 viewers. Who's here? Roll call. I'm okay. I'm just tired. So you're saying 6? Huh. Yep. I'm just copy and pasting to make it easier. And also, if I wanted, I can add a little eye jitter. I think it might be a bit too much at this point, especially because the Applejack doesn't, as you're saying, react too much.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
I know Applejack talks in the scene, but Applejack doesn't really, isn't actually the focus of it. It's still Pinkie Pie.
Calm down there, Sugar Cube.
Okay.
Come on, Sugar.
Then we bring it up a little bit higher.
Come on, Turkey.
About here is when I got really confused of like what actually to do. I think I'll save that for next time. So we're actually up to now 100, yep, 135 and a half. And we can cut out this, one of these shots I finished. No, oh, it's the last one. Okay. So I can cut out there, and this one. So that's only 147 and a half to 35. What is that? Like 15 or something. So I'll definitely be able to make way better progress if I'm awake more. So right now I'm just trying to go through the motions and everything. So I'm not really gonna pay attention to all those sorts of details, really. Because otherwise I would totally go through and do her hair, you know, have her hair here, you know, and then do all this kind of stuff for the whole shot. Might do that off camera, just because it's even more boring to watch if you've seen it already. My other streams where I did that. That's good. Oh, I'm so tired. We're good. We're good. I'm sorry. I need to like do like a lap around or something. Run up and down the stairs or something to really wake up. And it's the same time as always. I didn't even go to bed late either. I went to bed at a normal time for me. And I think actually just sleeping in a little bit. Like sleeping in a bit longer than I would actually makes me more tired. So actually getting sleep makes me feel tired more. So yeah, so that kind of happened. So that happened today, so I'm more tired than usual for sleeping in. I don't know why stuff like that happens. Like I feel if I get less sleep in the night, then I feel more awake. So I'm at a conflict of really just knowing to keep going or not. We did what we wanted. It's just not complete as I want for the stream. Oof. Yeah. I think I'll end it right about here. We made a good time. What do you guys think? Because I don't think I actually can go for much longer. So I'll figure out how to close this. Okay. You guys good with that? I'll come back on Tuesday and Thursday next week and hopefully I'll get less sleep, so yeah. By then, yeah. I was gonna work on other stuff today, but because it's so confusing now, I don't know if I should even take a nap at this point, because I want to wake up. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll have some food. That'll help too. I'll get dinner. So I won't be back today, just because I think one stream a day is good enough. But yeah. Okay. Bye bye.